You probably heard the game Five Nights at Freddy's. I'd be hard-pressed if you haven't, okay? It's that quirky game that, you know, took the entire internet by storm. It seemed like almost everybody was enjoying some Five Nights at Freddy's, and they kind of died down after, like what, the 6th game? But it still has a very prominent fan base behind it. And the man who created it is none other than Scott Cawthon, okay? That man, he had a very interesting way of coming up with Five Nights at Freddy's. At first he was making Christian games, you know, they were like, okay, but it's nothing to like freak out about. But then somehow he was like, you know what, I'm gonna make Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm gonna make the game about the pizzeria where you're gonna get killed by the animatronics. And then finally here we are. Five Nights at Freddy's, there's probably like a new one, I think it's like VR. Or no, I think it's like, I don't know, maybe it is VR, who knows, you know, the times are changing. But there's a lot of games of Five Nights at Freddy's, and Scott Cawthon is racking in the views, alright? He's racking in the money. The monetization is on his side. But ladies and gentlemen, it seemed like Scott Cawthon was one of those individuals that wasn't going to get any flack in any way, shape, or form, especially with his past. And I'm not saying his past is like, ooh, dubious. He's literally a Christian, who cares? But it seems like Twitter has been doing some digging. Why have they been doing some digging? I don't know. They're bored, I guarantee you. They're bored. They want to be angry at something, and so here we are today, ladies and gentlemen. They have found out that Scott Cawthon is donating to some Republicans. And apparently these Republicans are anti-LGBT. So that's obviously going to rile up some people on Twitter. To give you some examples, let me go ahead and show you what I see right now on Twitter. This just popped up. Like, I literally typed in Scott Cawthon, his name, and this popped up. Went ahead and shortened Scott Cawthon's statement down to the important bits. I supported President Trump. Oh, wow, you supported President Trump. You're an evil, evil human individual. Like, these people are boring. Alright, like, I don't need to tell you, like, the people like this right here, they're absolutely, without a doubt, boring. They're lame. They need to go outside. They need to get themselves a cactus, maybe 2 cacti, alright? They need to learn how to take care of those cacti, and then the cacti will take care of them. It's the circle of life, ladies and gentlemen. But we will be reading the response to all of this, because, you know, Scott was like, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't even think it's still a good idea for him to even respond in the first place, because honestly, it's not that serious. But anyways, let's keep going down here, read some tweets. Mad Pat making a new NFAF, can't fucking read, FNAF video pretending things with Scott Cawthon didn't happen. I pretend I do not see it. Well, I mean, there's really no need for him to talk about it because it has nothing to do with the games. Oh shit, we got new tweets. Lord, there's one that had like 1K. So I want to try to find that if I can. I don't think I can because literally everyone's fucking spamming you know, his name. They're speaking his name. Well, you get the picture, right? You get the picture that, you know, Twitter is not happy with Scott Cawthon simply because, number one, he's Republican, and number two, he's donated to Republican, I believe, senators who are anti-LGBT, supposedly. But let's go ahead and read us the response that my man's, the boy, Scott Cawthon, put out on Reddit. Actually, I think it was one of those things that he just decided to put out. An individual actually showed me, it's Casey, he showed me this. I actually didn't know he actually responded until he actually showed me this. Let's go ahead and read this right here. It's from the Reddit post, but someone just decided to post this on Twitter to show everyone. It has 4.1k likes, so that's going to be interesting. So my response may be my last post, so this is going to be pretty interesting. Hopefully this event, when it caused Scott Cawthon to stop making games. I mean, at the same time, I don't care if he stops, but at the same time, hey, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's, it's a pretty, you know, pretty interesting game. This message isn't specifically directed at the Freddy community. This is just the community that I care about the most, where I choose to post these things. I never cared much for Twitter anyway. I mean, you really shouldn't, but anyways, here you are. To say that the last few days have been surreal would be an understatement. I've debated greatly how best to address this, including not addressing it at all. Probably should have done that in the first place, or kept that way, but you know, here you are again. But with so many people from the LGBT community in the fan base that I love, that's not an option. I'd like to think that the last 7 years would have given me the benefit of the doubt in regards of how I try to treat people, but there I was, trending on Twitter for being a homophobe, getting doxxed, with people threatening to come to my house. My wife is 6 weeks pregnant, and she spent the last night in fear because of what was being said online. She has already been struggling with her pregnancy, so seeing her so afraid really scared me. All this because I exercised my right and my duty as an American citizen to vote for and support the candidates who I felt could best run the country for everyone, and that's something I won't apologize for. So people, ironically, are already giving him shit in the first part right here. Specifically, my wife is 6 weeks pregnant. You know, they're saying that he's trying to fetch sympathy and stuff like that, and that's fair. But then at the same time, you gotta flip the tables. Like, the same people who are saying this right now, who are criticizing him, will literally do the same thing. Like, literally, they'll grab something like, oh, I'm gay, you can't attack me, something like that. You know, you gotta look at it both sides. You know, and I would agree with them. You know, he's trying to fetch sympathy, you know, but at the same time, you know, you gotta give, I don't know, man. Who cares? Literally, who cares? Like, look, yeah, getting doxxed, bad. All right, you want to see he's trying to get sympathy from that? I mean, what do you want, man? Like, what? I don't get it. I really don't get what these guys want. Like, they want him dead. Like, ironically, they want him canceled. They want him just, like, absolutely obliterated from the face of this earth. All right, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for getting doxxed. For being called a homophobe, because I don't think he's a homophobe. You know, people threatening him to come to his house, that's not poggers at all, okay? And I wouldn't be surprised if his wife was, you know, horrified by that. Be like, bitch, I don't want no goddamn greasy motherfucker to come in my house and try to rape my child who hasn't even been born yet. Jesus, I would understand that, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. Let's continue on reading here. For those who took the time to look, you saw that the candidate... I don't know why I found that to be so funny. For those who took the time, I feel like that's so passive aggressive. Holy shit. For those who took time to look, you saw that the candidates are supported to include men, women, white people, black people, Republicans, and Democrats. I supported Kimberly Clark in Baltimore because I believe that she really cared for the African American community there and wanted to pull them out of poverty. I believed she could have really made a difference in time so many black communities were struggling. In time when so many black communities were struggling. She lost, unfortunately. I supported Tulsi Gabbard, a Democrat, even though I disagreed with her on several issues because I felt she would have been a good and fair president. And yes, I supported President Trump. And, you know, at this point right here, as the other post stated, you lost everyone. You lost everyone when you said, I supported President Trump because, you know, the man's been demonized, blah, 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 blah. You know, you vote for him if you even like him. You're a goddamn, you know, evil KKK member, you know, because I felt he was the best man to fuel a strong economy and stand up to America's enemies abroad, of which there are many. Even if there were candidates who had better things to say to the LGBT community directly and bigger promises to make, I believed that their stances on other issues would have ended up doing much greater harm to those communities than good. All of this explanation, I guess, I don't know, I fear is wasted, as people don't want to discuss with one another anymore. That's very true. They want endless apologies and submission. That is also very true. People who are expecting those from me will get neither. There you go. Alright, so I think this title of the video is a very fair one because Scott Cawthon is based. Alright, this man gives zero fucks, but at the same time, he did give a response. But it doesn't seem like it is apology. More like it's just him explaining himself to some degree, right? Or maybe it just is. It's just him explaining himself. Or just like at the same time telling you, like, I don't give a fuck. Alright, this is what I want to do. If you want to disagree with me, fuck yourself then. But he does seem like he's the kind of individual that wants to have a conversation, right? But, you know, a lot of people don't want a conversation these days, and it kind of sucks ass, honestly. I've always been supportive of creators and have tried to treat everyone fairly and treat everyone with dignity and respect. I've never cared about anyone's race, religion, gender, or orientation. I just treat people as people, everyone the same, and because of that, I ended up with a very diverse group of people that I've worked with others throughout the years. It wasn't intentional, it just happened that way. I chose people who are best for the job. I treat everyone the same, and I ended up with the people from all walks of life in my professional life and my personal life as well. That's the way it should be. That's the way I want it to be. That's the way I will continue to be. There's no problem with that at all. If anyone tries to make that into an issue, they are, again, very, very lame individuals. I'm a Republican. Again, if you didn't lose them with the Donald Trump statement, you lost him right here, all right? They, like the half that tried to give you the benefit of the doubt, boom, gone. That's, I swear to God, dude, so many people are so ridiculous. It's not even funny, okay? It's not even funny. I'm a Republican. I'm a Christian. Okay, now you lost everyone. I'm pro-life. You lost more people. I believe in God. You lost more people. I also believe in inequality. Or, I'm sorry, equality, not inequality. That would be an issue. And in science, and in common sense. Despite what some may say, all those things can go together. That's not an apology or a promise to change. It's the way it's always been. Good man. If I get canceled, then I get canceled. I don't do this for the money anymore. I do it because I enjoy it. If people think I'm doing more harm than good now, then maybe it's better that I get canceled and retire. I would accept that. I've had a fulfilling career besides most things that people can take from. I lost my entire brain right there. Most things that people can take from you are things that never had much value to begin with. Oh, okay, I understand now. One more statement. I have always loved and will continue to love this community and this fan base, even if someday it doesn't include me anymore. Oh, damn, that sucks. Okay, I get the criticism that people give him. It's like he's trying to fetch sympathy, you know, but at the same time, I'm gonna give him my sympathy. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay. It's such a shame, can't speak. Nowadays, again, it's like we can't have a conversation anymore. We can't believe in different things. You know, people are getting so ridiculous to the point, it's like, oh, he's voting for the people that want me dead. It's like, no, it's not like that. Stop being so ridiculous, all right? Okay, so here's the deal. Like, if there is a true case of these individuals, these senators or the people running for office or something, legitimately want to do harm to the LGBT community, then yes, that's fine. You can be mad at that. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you can't, be mad, but to say that you can't have a conversation with someone who doesn't know any better or does know any better, it's kind of lame, okay? It's fucking lame. And also, here's the deal. I'm gonna break this down for you very easily. Republicans are lame. Democrats are lame, okay? Both parties are lame. They've done their good and they've done their bad, okay? But at the end of the day, they're fucking lame. Just politics in general here in America, fucking lame. Okay, but you want to know something that's even more lame than that? An individual who thinks one side is better than the other, alright? That is the ultimate way to not get laid. There you go. Okay, well, I can't even say that because I haven't even fucked someone, so yeah, there you go. I wanted to be quirky and I flamed myself. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is the situation. Scott Cawthon is trying to get canceled by Twitter, or Twitter's trying to cancel Scott Cawthon. Seems like he might succeed, but at the same time, I feel like someone's gonna pull in and try to save his ass. Or maybe if he just ignores this after making that statement, I think everything will be good. But with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say for this quirky situation. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section down below. But anyways, thank you everyone for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. You want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification to be notified of my next video. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.